January 22. The Catagogia, an erotic and bacchanalian festival celebrated at Ephesus by its licentious devotees, about the 1st century. 97. Timothy, to whom St. Paul addressed several epistles, is said to have been killed at Paris. Ephesus. 1265. First English Parliament constituted of members from counties, etc., as at present, met. 1528. Henry VIII and Francis I declared war against Charles V of Germany. 1552. The Duke of Somerset beheaded on pretence of inciting others to imprison Dudley, the Duke of Northumberland. He was a distinguished writer of that age. 1561. Birthday of Francis Bacon, the English philosopher. 1562. The two houses of Convocation subscribed the 39 Articles of the English Church. 1575. Queen Elizabeth granted to Thomas Tallis and William Birde an exclusive patent for printing music, for the term of 21 years. 1683. Anthony Ashley Cooper, 1st Earl of Shaftesbury, died. The career of this able, but dubious and versatile statesman was cast in a stormy period, and his acts have been severely reprehended. Yet much of it is to be attributed to the odium excited by opposing party feelings. His vices appear to have been redeemed by corresponding virtues, and had he appeared in a different age, it is likely he would have developed a different character. 1689. The British Parliament, having met under the name of a convention, declared that the King, James II, had abdicated the throne. William and Mary succeeded him. 1696. Birthday of James Brucker, a German scholar, remembered by his critical history of philosophy, 6 volumes. 4-2. He gives an account of every school, from the Hebrew, Chaldaic and Egyptian, down to the Huron in America. 1749. Matthew Concannon, sometime Attorney General of Jamaica, and a dramatic writer, died. 1788. Birthday of Lord Byron. 1795. The French under MacDonald entered Naarden, Holland. 1800. George Steevens died, best known as the editor of Shakespeare, though to the versatility and richness of his talent there are numerous testimonials. Collections were extremely curious, and as regards the days that are gone, of great value. 1809. Naval action off Guadeloupe between the British frigate Cleopatra and sloop of war Hazard, and the French frigate Topaz, 40 guns. Minutes, and resulted in the capture of the Topaz, which was laden with provisions to relieve the garrison at Cayenne. 1810. The French forced the passage of the Sierra Morena, in Spain. 1812. Madame Reichert ascended in a balloon to a great height at Nixburg in Prussia. The balloon was totally destroyed by a hurricane, and the aeronaut precipitated to the earth, yet escaped with life. 1813. Second Battle of Frenchtown in Michigan. The van of Jim Harrison's army, about 750 men, was attacked at daybreak by 2,000 British and Indians under Proctor and Tecumseh. Notwithstanding the superiority of the latter in numbers, the Americans fought with desperation 6 hours, when they surrendered. British loss, as stated by Proctor, 24 killed, 128 wounded. The loss of the Indians is supposed to have been greater. American loss, 200 killed, 522 prisoners, 27 escaped. Proctor was promoted. 1815. The remains of Louis XVI and his queen taken up from the burial ground, and deposited with much solemnity in the Royal Church of St. Denis. 1815, American Commodore Patterson captured a British transport schooner, and took 63 prisoners. His own force was 53. 1815, United States privateer schooner Tomahawk 9 guns and 84 men, captured by the British ship Bulwark. 1818, Caspar Wistar died, a distinguished physician of Philadelphia. He was of German parentage, and a member of the Society of Friends. Became eminent as an anatomist, and corresponded with Cuvier and other eminent naturalists of Europe. He held scientific meetings at his own house, and was an active contributor to knowledge of all kinds. He died of a slow fever, caught by attending a poor family in a close apartment. 1822, John Julius Angerstein died, celebrated as the founder of the British National Gallery, which was purchased by the government after his death for £40,000. Cyclopedia Americana says £60,000 and was first exhibited in May, 1824. He was born at St. Petersburg, 1735. 1830, Great Fire at Pera, Constantinople, extinguished by the exertions of the crew of an English ship. 1834, Great Earthquake in South America. The cities of Popayan and Pasto almost entirely destroyed, and many lives lost. 1835, Andrew Wallace died at New York, aged 105. He emigrated from Scotland in 1752, enlisted in the American Army in 1776, and continued in it till 1813, when he was honorably discharged, on account of his disability, having suffered a stroke of paralysis. 1840, John Frederick Blumenbach died at Göttingen, aged 88. He was long a distinguished professor at the university, and a very eminent naturalist. His collection of skulls was said to be the richest in the world. The 50th year of his professorship was celebrated in 1826. 1849, John C. Calhoun's draft of an address to the people of the United States adopted in preference to Barians, and the Southern Convention adjourned signed die. 1854, Patrick O'Donohoe died at Brooklyn, New York, one of the Irish exiles who escaped from Van Diemen's Land.